Minnie Mouse. I think you're the only one here, Minnie. I think you're the only one here. I wanted to do some more readings on politics. I pulled out my Politichips. Yeah. Hi, Nikki. Yes, I'm on early. How are you guys doing? Anytime I put up that there's a charge for the readings, nobody comes. So that's the perfect time to do political readings. So I guess I'll go ahead. Oh, you have a headache? Did you take something, Minnie Mouse? That's okay. That's okay. You know what? I think I've done like almost 2 years of like free readings. That is true. The true ones show up. The true ones show up. But it also gives me an opportunity to kind of talk about other stuff other than love, you know? Oh my God, that's so funny. So, I guess I'll just go ahead and get started with politics. So I wanted to like shuffle around my Politichips to see if there's anything coming up. Of course, of course. Hi, Pauline. Pauline's always here. Oh my God. I remember I used to be on here for like 4 or 5 hours doing readings for people. Yep, I remember those days. All right, let me go ahead and do you guys have any specific political questions? If you don't, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle around the Politichips and see. Thank you. Is there anything coming up? The new mask mandate. I don't know if I did. Tell me what it is, Nikki. Hi, Sarah. Tell me what it is. Let's see what's coming up. I want to see what's coming up. What's coming up politically? What's the next thing coming up politically? I got immigration, something, and that's probably about the Afghani. I don't want to call them refugees. I'll just call them like transplants from Afghanistan to here. I'm sure that's what the immigration thing is. Let's see what else. That's what's coming up. People having a hard time dealing with the fact that we're accepting Afghanis into this country. So I'm sure. Let's see. There's going to be a shift. I got climate change, but this doesn't necessarily just mean climate change as far as like what's going on with the environment. This could also be a political climate change. There could be a shift in the thinking with between Democrats, Republicans, progressives, that sort of thing. So there's going to be some sort of shift in the ideology when it comes to the Afghanis coming to this country. You're on 2 cells, Pauline? Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh yeah, Nikki, I know about that particular mask mandate. Yeah, that's a good thing. You should be vaccinated. If you have 100 employees, you should be vaccinated. Oh my gosh. The guy upstairs has plans for all of us. All right, let's see what else. What else? Okay. As far as there's going to be something coming up regarding these Afghans coming to the country. I got immigration, climate change, and Republican. This mindset, this change, this mindset, these arguments are going to come from the Republicans. Thank you. Thank you. Something that the Department of Justice is going to have to helm. The Department of Justice is going to have to helm something regarding this situation. God. I got extremist. So I don't know if this is an American extremist or if this is a meaning terrorist, if this is a homegrown terrorist or if this is foreign terrorist. Okay. Let me see what else comes out. Okay. I'm not sure about that one. When will the indictments come out? Let's find out. Let's see. Are you talking about indictments for the Trump family? Okay, there's going to be more. Also, there's going to be more. There's going to be more changes to mandates. There's more stuff coming out as far as mandates for the vaccine, mandating people to get the vaccine. Also, we're going to see like a major move with insurance companies saying that if you're not vaccinated, I know they've been talking about it. I don't think it's been set into motion, but they're going to I lost my train of thought. Sorry. They're going to say either we're not going to cover you if you get sick from the coronavirus and you're not vaccinated, or if you're not vaccinated, your insurance is going to go up, something like that. There's going to be more stuff coming out as far as that goes. Okay, let's find out. Thank you, angels. Thank you. We want to know if indictments are going to be coming out this month or next month, like within the next 3 months. I'm hearing November. I'm hearing November. Will there be indictments coming out for the Trump family in the next 3 months? Will there be indictments coming out in the next 3 months? Thank you, angels. Yes, and I got the Fool, and we all know that the Fool for me represents Donald Trump or D-Trump. 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 I want to see if there's anything else here. Making an offer. Some people are either going to be made an offer before they may have refused it, but now they're not going to have a choice but to accept it. So there are going to be offers put out like, look, you can turn this over and we'll give you this, but if you don't, this is what's going to happen. A lot of the cards came in reverse. They're still trying to control the narrative. They're still trying to control the narrative. And it also shows how corrupt and distorted the Trump family is with their power and just with their personalities and who they are as people. Okay. Wait, somebody else had a question. Okay, Minnie Mouse wants to know if Biden is going bye-bye. Thank you, Angels. Thank you. Is Biden going to be impeached? Is Biden going to be impeached? Is Joe Biden going to be impeached? Is Joe Biden going to be impeached? Is Joe Biden going to be impeached? Oh, wow. I got a yes. So this is like a wish coming true. Like this is a Republican dream come true. Trying to impeach him. It's about to be a showdown between McCarthy and Nancy Pelosi. There's about to be a showdown. This is McCarthy and this is Nancy Pelosi at the base of the reed. Who crosses the reed is McCarthy. At the base of the reed is Nancy Pelosi, and we all know she don't play around. They're working on it. They're going to try to impeach him, I think, because of Afghanistan, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And they feel like they're going to get away with it. They think they're going to get away with it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you. I want to look at Roe v. Wade. Show us what's going to happen with Roe v. Wade. Show us what's going to happen with Roe versus Wade. Show us what's going to happen with Roe versus Wade. Show us what's going to happen with Roe versus Wade. Show us what's going to happen with Roe versus Wade. What's going to happen with Roe versus Wade? To be honest with you, with the first two cards, what I'm getting is that the women are really going to come out strong against what Texas has done and what other states may be preparing to do. This includes women in those states. They're going to really fight against what Republicans and ultra conservatives are trying to do. Look at the base of the reed. Look at this woman. I know that the Eight of Swords means things like naive and that kind of stuff, but this woman is bound. They are trying to control and restrict women at all costs. Okay? We got caught with our eyes closed, our eyes covered. We didn't think that it would ever come to this, where Roe v. Wade was this close to being overturned. Okay? But here you have a woman who's blindfolded, surrounded by swords, and bound. Okay, that's us. That's women. That's women. I got the strength card that sits on top of this reading, and this is the woman taming the lion. This is she tames the wild beast, the woman. So women are going to come out on top on this one. I really believe that. I really believe that. Oh Lord. We got the judgment card in the position that represents Roe v. Wade. And then we have the world card, which means an ending in the feelings position. So does that mean that Roe v. Wade is coming to an end? Does it mean that it's coming to an end? Or does that mean that this judgment in Texas is coming to an end? I don't know. We could try to clarify that. We can try to clarify that. No, look, the final outcome, I got the Empress in reverse, and the Empress in this card is not pregnant. So I really believe that in the end, Roe v. Wade is not going to be overturned. I think that these cards have to do with Texas. Okay, what they've done in Texas, that's going to be challenged and overturned. Okay. What do you mean there is a lawyer that's going to take care of this situation? I want to look at Texas. Let's look at Texas. Let's look at Texas. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Show us what's going to happen with the heartbeat law in Texas. Show us what's going to happen with the heartbeat law in Texas. Show us what's going to happen with the heartbeat law in Texas. Show us what's going to happen with the heartbeat law in Texas. Show us what's going to happen with the heartbeat law in Texas. They're looking for a way out. They're looking for a loophole. They're trying to find a way out of this new law that's been passed. We've got the Seven of Wands. It came in reverse, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Seven of Wands came in reverse. Okay. I'll put this here. There is like an abundance of emotions. There's an overflow of emotions when it comes to this heartbeat law in Texas, and that overflow of emotions is mostly from Christians. Take a look at this card, and at the top of the cup, there's a dove with a Eucharistic host, like they use in the Catholic Church. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's whatever the defense is going to be against this new heartbeat law, they are going to find the loophole and they're going to overwhelm the legislators on this one and they're going to win. So you see how you have this person, like the card came in reverse, right? So this person is defending what's below them, not realizing that there's more stuff coming from behind them. So they're going to get attacked. They're paying so much attention to what's going on here, they don't see this coming. They don't see that coming. I got the Six of Wands as well. The Six of Wands. This is not going to last. This Texas law is not going to last. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else we should talk about. I know, right? That's what I don't get. Like this dude Abbott um is saying that people have the right to choose whether they want to put the vaccine in their body, but they don't have the right to choose whether they want to be pregnant or not. I don't understand. That's like a total double standard. I don't get that. I don't get it. Anyhow, um so I want to see if Biden is actually going, because the what's happening on the Supreme Court is really disturbing to me. So I want to see if Biden, because you know what I'm thinking. I really think that Merrick Garland is just riding out his position at DOJ until they can put him on the Supreme Court, because I honestly think he's going to exit from the DOJ and be placed on the Supreme Court. So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Can you show us if Biden is going to put Merrick Garland on the Supreme Court? Can you show us if Merrick Garland is going to be placed on the Supreme Court? Will Merrick Garland be placed on the Supreme Court? This is going to be done before the midterms, before the midterm elections. Okay. I got a yes, and they're working on it. They're working on it. I got a yes, and they're working on it. Okay. I feel like this is what he was told the transition was going to last very long. I think it's probably, I know he's only been in there a little while, but I feel like it's gone on longer than he would have hoped. Um, um, there's also going to be there's going to be another woman added to the Supreme Court as well. There's going to be another woman added to the Supreme Court. They're keeping it very secret. Yeah. So there's going to be two more judges added to the Supreme Court, I think. I could be wrong, but I think there's going to be two more justices added to the Supreme Court. I think that Merrick Garland is one of them. You know what else I was thinking? I know everybody's saying that Amy Coney Barrett is going to leave, that Brett Kavanaugh is going to leave, but I've been wondering about Sotomayor. Has anybody else had any feelings on that? Sonia Sotomayor? I don't know. I don't know. There's something that I'm feeling with her. I don't know what it is. Um, and I'm okay with being wrong. And I pray to God that Amy Coney Barrett leaves the Supreme Court and Brett Kavanaugh leaves the Supreme Court. But something about Sonia Sotomayor is coming up for me. I don't know what it is. Show me Sonia Sotomayor. Show me Sonia Sotomayor. Show me Sonia Sotomayor. Show me Sonia Sotomayor. Look, I got this in the future position. This is someone walking away from a situation. Hi, MM. You guys see that? Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Oh, is she a diabetic? Is she a diabetic? Oh my goodness. I feel like she might have to have surgery for something, though. I don't know if that has anything to do with her diabetes, but she might have to have surgery for something. Also, I feel like there's something going on with her breasts. I feel like there's something going on with her boobies. Whatever it is, it may not be a permanent exit. She may come back. Um, I don't know. Okay. Thank you. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Everything that's said here is for entertainment purposes only. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. I don't know. Um, I don't know. That's what I've been picking up on. There's something with Sotomayor. I hope not. I hope that she's doing very well, but um um uh I'm listening to Ruth Bader Ginsburg right now. Ruth says that if there is something going on with Sotomayor, she needs to take care of it now. It's not something she should ignore. Okay? Let's see what's going on with Kamala Harris. Let's see what's going on with Kamala Harris. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Show us what's happening with Kamala Harris. Not quite. Like she's not quite in the room. She's more like in an apartment inside of my apartment. I don't even know if that makes any sense to you, but she's not quite in the room. She says, but I can be. Okay, she says I can be. Is there anything else, Ruth? She's saying that she never in a million years could have anticipated that this is where the United States would be today. MJ? Michael Jackson? I've never talked to MJ. I've never even really had much of a conversation with Ruth Bader Ginsburg either. No, I haven't. It's very upsetting. It's upsetting to her. It's very upsetting to her because of everything that she went through as a woman to get to the point in her life where she was on the Supreme Court. Um, but she says it's out of her hands. She doesn't have any control. All she can do is try to influence. When the women march to fight for their rights under Roe versus Wade, and to keep Roe versus Wade in place, I will be marching with them, she says. I will be marching with them. Um, oh yeah, for sure, Nikki. I'm trying to see if she has anything else to say. Yes, that is true. That is very true. Uh-huh. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So She tells me, she says, okay, so I was watching the news this morning and I was watching Fareed Zakaria and he had Prime Minister, oh God, I can't remember his name, from the UK. I can't remember his name, but he was talking about the Taliban and how the idea of Sharia law is to have um, a religious state. And so Ruth Bader Ginsburg we're talking about it. I'm talking to her about it. And she knows what I was thinking. And she said, that's absolutely right. How is this country moving in the direction that it is when it comes to um, religious beliefs and trying to force what you believe, especially when it comes to abortion, on other people? How is that any different from what the Taliban is actually doing? How is it any different in that um, Catholics, Christians, conservatives are trying to use religion to um, force people to make or not make the decisions regarding their bodies? How is that any different from what the Taliban is doing? The Taliban wants a religious state, a religious country, a religious state. So do conservative Christian Americans, right wing Americans. They want the same thing. This is why it's easy to compare someone that you would consider a terrorist, an extremist in a country like Afghanistan who is a part of the Taliban or Al Qaeda, whatever the new version of Al Qaeda is. That's why it's easy to compare them to the extremists that are right wing Christians who are trying to impose their views on everyone because they see that as the right way. There is no difference between the two. Does that make any sense to you guys? I know there should be separation of state, but it is the same thing with a different face. Does that make any sense to you guys, or am I just rambling on and I have thick skin? You can tell me if what I'm saying makes sense. Okay. Okay. Um, what else should we ask you guys? Should we ask anything else, or should we go ahead and move on to moderator questions? Yeah, they use what they believe as a guide, and it's extreme. No, it's not fair to others. I don't want to decide what a woman gets to do with her body. I don't want to decide what a man gets to do with his body. Okay? Because if you're going to say that women should be forced to have children that they're not ready to have, then I think men should get a little snip snip, a little snip snip, make sure it's not happening. Then they're going to have a problem with it. Then it's going to be a problem. Let's introduce that law. It's not right. Why do you want control over my body? I don't get it. I don't understand. And you know what? For me, like for Brett Kavanaugh, I was like, oh, it makes total sense to me that he would want to have control over what a woman does to her body because he tried to control women by trying to rape them. That's a control thing. That's like trying to control. That's a whole part of that rape mentality. He tried to rape Christine Blasey Ford, Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. So anything that has to do with trying to control a woman's body from him makes total sense to me because that's his freaking mentality. I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I totally agree, Nikki. And who the hell's going to take care of these babies? It's all nice and dandy that you think that you think these women should be having children. Who's going to take care of these babies? Who's going to bury the bodies of these women who died from backroom abortions, back alley abortions? Who's going to bury those bodies? Because it's going to be poor women who are going to be doing that. Okay. Then you're going to start complaining about some other crap. You don't want them on welfare. They need to find a job. They don't take care of their kids, but you want to control their bodies. Well, hell, if you want to control like that, go ahead and pay for their medical insurance, put some money in their pocket, make sure they're in an apartment where they can raise those kids, all of that stuff. Put clothes on their back, make sure they go to the best schools, all of that. And yeah, and teens who are afraid. I mean, okay, let's face it, teenagers are already afraid, even with the possibility of having an abortion. A lot of teenagers are already afraid to let their parents know that they might be pregnant, or a teacher or a counselor. Okay, why is that? Why is that? That's right. They don't want to give away no free money, but you better have that baby. So you're having my baby, and the state's gonna pay for it. It just really pisses me off. Like I've been looking for the right T-shirt that shows my support of Roe v. Wade. Yeah, we have Planned Parenthood for a reason, and I don't think it's called Planned Parenthood by mistake. Okay, yes, they do abortions and that sort of thing, but they also educate patients as well. I could be wrong, but I think they also educate patients on birth control, on other options that they have other than abortion. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it goes. Yeah, we should make our own t-shirts. Totally. And I love children. You guys hear me talking about kids all the time on this channel. I love children, but I don't have the right to tell somebody what to do. Yeah, and STDs, yes, on sexual health. They teach you on sexual health. I don't have the right. I just feel like I don't have the right. I don't have the right to tell you. It's not my place. I donated. I actually donated to Planned Parenthood when all of this stuff happened with Texas. I actually gave money. If I were a Lyft driver in Texas, I would drive women to their I would definitely drive women to their appointments. I have no problem with that. Yeah. All right, you guys, it's only like four of us in the room. Should we talk about anything else or should we just move on to something else? Is Pauline still here? I want to know what Pauline thinks. Does anybody have a do any of my moderators have a personal question? You guys get the personal questions for free. I'm gonna start doing I'm not gonna very seldom totally Pauline. It's not anybody's business. Pauline, do you think it's gonna go back to women having back alley abortions? All right. I agree. I agree. Do you guys find that a lot of men are conservative when it comes to abortion, especially when it comes to abortion with like their girlfriend or their wives? Yeah, I think so too, Pauline. But do you think it's going to get overturned? Do you think they're going to overturn this heartbeat law in Texas? Yep. Yeah. All right, you guys, do the moderators have any questions? If not, I'm going to get off. Going once, going twice. Yeah. All right, you guys. I will talk to you later. All I see is Will. Pauline, is that gonna happen in DC or is that happen across the country? To other states? I think they're not gonna have a choice. They're gonna have to go to other states. They're gonna have to go to other states. Love you too, sweet pea. Yeah. Oh, it's across the country. Okay. Show us what women are gonna do if they have to have an abortion and they're in a state that has outlawed it. The law is going to they're really going to go after these women. The law is really going to go after these women if they find out that they had an abortion across the lines. They are going to go after these women. The women will have to be out of the state in order to avoid being arrested. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. And they're still going to pay people to hunt these people down or to find out who did this. It's crazy. This is crazy. And yes, they are right. It's going to affect poor women the most. It's going to affect poor women the most. The women with the money are going to be able to go to other states. It's the poor women who are going to end up in the back alleys, probably dead because they had to do a clothes hanger abortion. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Will Raquel get pregnant? Will Raquel get pregnant this year? I'm asking for Nikki. Will her coworker Raquel get pregnant this year? Will her coworker Raquel get pregnant this year? No. No. And if you look at this wand that this guy is holding, it looks like the head of a penis. So that's a no. I got it in reverse. And on top of that, it's something going on with his wee wee. I think there's something going on with your husband's wee wee. Oh, Pauline, I didn't know that. Well, oh my God. Yeah, they should probably wait a while. Oh, you do, Minnie Mouse? I agree. It's nobody's business. Like, why is and it's a violation of the HIPAA, right? Why is it's a violation of someone's HIPAA right to pry into what they're doing a medical visit for? Okay, angels. Will Minnie Mouse, I'm asking for Minnie Mouse. Will Minnie Mouse have 2 more kids? Will Minnie Mouse have 2 more kids? I got a yes. And a pet too. I feel like you're gonna have 2 more kids and possibly get a pet for the kids, all of your kids. It may not necessarily be a cat. I mean, it could be a dog, a bird, but you might get a pet for the kids as well. So you'll have 3 more kids. You want 2 more? Jay says 3. Okay. Will Nikki have 2 more babies? Will Nikki have 2 more babies? Will Nikki have 2 more babies? No, you're not going to have 2 more. You're not going to have 2 more. Yes, he does. He talks a big game. Ooh, a boy and a girl. Maybe twins. It could be twins. I think Jay's going to win out, Nikki. It might be 3. Oh, you're only 38. You still have time. Janet had her baby at what, 50 or 51? Something like that? I think it does, Nikki. Yeah, he's going to win out on this one. Oh my goodness, twins. Triplets would be awesome. The power of 3. That is so sweet, Minnie Mouse. I was visited, I dated this guy who lost his son. I never told the guy this. And at the time, I wasn't like in tune with my spiritual gifts, but I was laying down in bed and this little baby, oh my God, he was so cute. He must have been about 8 months old. He came floating down from the ceiling and he was super fat and chunky. He came down from the ceiling, floated down, and he laid on my chest. And I looked at him and I said, I don't know who you are. And I thought to myself, like, is this like another kid that's coming into my family, like another nephew? It was super sweet. 2 weeks later, I meet this guy and I find out from him, like, I don't know, probably like a month into the relationship, that he had lost a son. His son died in his arms. He was a baby. And I knew instantly that that little baby that came to visit me was his son. I never told him. I never ever told him that. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that weird? The baby did, but at the time, I just thought maybe my brother was about to have like another baby. And I thought maybe because all of the children that come into my family visit me before they come here. Even when they're in the womb, I can see them outside, like hanging out, outside of the outside of mom's body hanging out. That's really it's been years. Like that was a long time ago, almost 10 years ago, when that happened. They're super, super sweet. Very, very sweet. All right, you guys. I guess I'll log off. It was nice to talk to you guys. I'll probably log back on this week. I think I'm going to continue to do this where it's going to be politics. And if anybody wants a personal read, they're going to have to pay. I don't think I'm going to be doing too many more free readings. It's coming up on October. That's 2 years of free readings. I might do it every once in a while, but you're welcome. For the most part, I think I'm going to stick to the politics and payment for personal readings. What do you guys think? You're welcome. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later. You're welcome.